Hi guys, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel. We have over 40,000 subscribers. We cover the crypto news, and we also interview many of the people who are building and investing in the asset class. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button. Guys, I've got big news around XRP. Former chairman of the CFTC, Christopher Giancarlo, has declared XRP is not a security. And this has been the $100 trillion, $100 billion question, right? We've been all waiting for. Now, to be clear, he's the ex-chairman. So this is not an official statement from the CFTC or any government official. But think about who this guy is. He rubs shoulders with regulators, the people in the government, the Federal Reserve, and so forth. He's also spearheading the digital dollar project, and he is trying to get the U.S. to get their CBDC going and a digital dollar. So this guy is no joke. However, I do need to make sure I'm clear on something. He has a connection to Ripple. As always, I keep it 100% clear with you guys. No bias, only facts, right? So let me break it down. XRP is not a security, according to the former CFTC chairman, Christopher Giancarlo. Giancarlo co-wrote an op-ed today for IFLR saying that XRP should be considered a currency or a medium of exchange, which I'm in agreement with. Giancarlo currently works for a law firm, Wilkie, and Ripple is Wilkie's client. So to be clear, there's a connection here. So you could make the argument, hey, there's some sort of bias here, right? Because there's a business relationship, and I'm in agreement. However, you're looking at, once again, a guy who's very influential. He's working with the government. He rubs shoulders with regulators. So his influence, his endorsement of XRP is going to carry weight. So you have to keep things balanced, right? And once again, it's not an official statement from the government, and I see this as kind of him putting his stake in the ground to try to influence the other CFTC commissioners as well as the SEC. And we know Crypto Mom, right? Hester Pierce is on board with this as well. She's a crypto advocate. We know there's other congressmen and congresswomen who are on board with crypto. They get it, but there's still a lot more that are not. So the movement is moving forward, and Giancarlo is pushing for the digital dollar, and he has made it clear XRP is not a security. Now, I've been on record for years, and many other folks, YouTubers as well, XRP is not a security when you look at the definition. Now, are there hints to the Howey test that align similar to XRP? Yes, but the Howey test is 84 years old or whatever it is, and it was meant for stocks. That is why Giancarlo, Hester Pierce, and others are pushing for new regulations. If you recall, Warren Davidson, a Republican, and Darren Soto, a Democrat, put out the Token Taxonomy Act, which is going to help bring some clarity. Now, there was a new bill, a new book of regulations that were put out, the Cryptocurrency Act of 2020. So hopefully these things can get passed, and you're going to see a lot of projects like XRP, which obviously Ripple uses, are going to get more of the green light. They're going to see clarity. They're going to get more adoption. I'm on record saying banks are not going to touch XRP until we have the clarity, because it's too much of a risk for them. So Giancarlo, who is currently employed by the law firm Wilkie Farr and Gallagher, co-wrote an op-ed with his colleague Conrad Balke, if I'm saying that right, for the International Financial Law Review today, saying that XRP is not an investment contract and thus is not a security under the Securities and Exchange Commission's SEC Howey test. The authors noted that Wilkie is counsel to Ripple on certain matters, and that the blockchain firm supplied certain factual information that helped in the writing of the op-ed. Giancarlo and Balke argued that XRP cannot be an investment contract as there is no contract or arrangement to speak between Ripple and the overwhelming majority of XRP holders. To the contrary, the contracts that Ripple has entered into explicitly exclude general XRP holders as third-party beneficiaries. They argued that, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, which U.S. regulators have deemed not to be securities, XRP is sufficiently decentralized to avoid regulation as a security. So this gentleman here knows what he's talking about. He was the former chairman. And I think it's just a matter of time before the SEC and the others come on board. And I've been saying it for years, and I don't want to beat my own drum here, and many others as well. But there's a lot of people who put FUD out there. There's Bitcoin maximalists who like to FUD. XRP is a security. No one's going to use it. Do you see what is happening here? I'm just saying these are the facts. And guys, he's a man of influence, and he has authority. So it's just a matter of time, guys. So I'm excited about this. I'm glad people of this caliber are coming out and talking about it. And of course, we know XRP is not a security, and we're just waiting for the regulatory clarity, and you're going to see bank adoption, and I believe the value is going to increase exponentially. That is my personal opinion, not financial advice. On that note, guys, Ripple was recognized as one of the top disruptors. And I've talked about it on this channel. A disruptor, just like a Google, just like an Amazon, just like a Netflix. I see Ripple being the Google of payments. I know some of you are going to disagree with me, but I'm telling you guys, if you look at what they're doing, they're bringing a better solution, a more modern solution, and very much more advanced than the current solution of Swift. And that is disruptive, and they're getting adoption. They're partnering with banks and payment providers and all these people, guys. American Express, Santander Bank. I don't even need to go down the list, but I want to highlight it here. They are listed as number 28 as one of the CNBC top 50 disruptors, guys. So the 2020 CNBC disruptors are 50 private companies at the epicenter of a changing world, poised to emerge from the pandemic as the next generation of billion-dollar businesses. Boom. Do I even need to say anything further? I'm going to give you one more item here. ISO 200, or I should say 20022, shaping the future of cross-border payments. Why is this important? Well, let me give you the quick summarized version. The International Standards Organization, ISO, established a universal standard, ISO 20022, in 2004 to what? To bring legacy payment infrastructures into the modern world and help to enable global interoperability and an improved customer experience. ISO 20022 is steadily becoming the global standard for the world's cross-border payment flows. Ripple has been a leader in this shift, and our network, RippleNet, has been aligned with ISO 20022 standards from the start. I hope you see all the puzzle pieces here coming together. This is why I hold XRP in my portfolio. I don't care about the maximalism or whatever. I believe in Bitcoin as well, Ethereum, but I'm about facts. I'm looking at what will make me a great return on my investment, because I'm here to make money. I am passionate about the technology and the adoption and so forth, and the impact these technologies are going to have on our lives, on the world, and making things better. But make no mistake about it, like many of you, I'm here to make money. So that's why I hold XRP. It's the number one in my portfolio, followed by Bitcoin. And I believe Bitcoin will do well. So you Bitcoin maximalists, don't go crazy that I'm saying I'm an XRP maximalist. I hold a lot of Bitcoin. And trust me, I have not sold it. And I'm looking for the next all-time high for my Bitcoin. So make no mistake about it, guys. But XRP is going to be used to solve a real world problem. It's going to be big, guys, and people are so caught up in foolish, childish maximalism, and you know what? That's their loss, but this is another smoke signal here, guys, of what is coming for XRP and Ripple. And I just shared, a bunch of facts with you guys here. So hope you understand that. Now, speaking of general crypto news, Binance is launching a regulated trading platform in the UK. So we know they're in the US. We know Binance.com overall has global coverage, but they're going to have a regulated trading platform in UK, kind of what they did with Binance US, a regulated platform here in the US. It's great to see this because they're the world's largest crypto exchange and they're building the on-ramps all over the place. And that's great news for the next upcoming bull cycles. And we see they're not the only ones. Kraken launches crypto exchange service in Australia. Now, we see just all these exchanges, like I said, adding trading pairs, going to different countries, building on-ramps. And guys, I often say this a lot. This new asset class is unlike anything before. There are no gatekeepers. You can have a smartphone and be in a country in Africa. Hell, you can be in, I don't know, in Antarctica if you have some internet signal, and you can buy crypto. You can access it. That's how big this thing is. And that is why it is the new asset class. And it's not just going to be crypto. It's going to be digital assets, digital currencies. So you're going to have a tokenization of traditional items like stocks and gold and so forth. So full tokenization and full market interoperability and markets being live. So it's not going to close for the weekend. It's not going to shut down or have an opening bell or start, end closing bell like the stock market. It's going to be 24/7 global. This thing is going to be huge. Will it happen overnight? No, it takes time. It's going to grow, but the tide is turning, guys, and we are seeing a lot of expansion and investment and mergers and acquisitions, and price will follow, because I know there's going to be the people say, well, the price is still this, man. Well, how long is it going to take? If you're not you don't have the patience, then leave the market. No one's forcing you to be here, but you cannot ignore the facts. You may say, hey, Tony, whatever, why should I listen to you? Don't listen to me. Read the facts and listen to that. Right? I want to make sure that's clear, guys. So big things ahead. Also, want to let you guys know, speaking of Binance, I wrapped up my interview with Rena Shaw, who's the Director of Business Development at Binance US. So that interview will be live tomorrow. So like I said, hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button. Leave your thoughts and comments below, and I'll talk to you guys later.